Why hello, I'm Rachel, aka Bev. These are our V2 camera cubes, and I'm going to show you how these puppies will organize your camera gear, protect it, and keep it instantly accessible. I'm also going to show you how these cute little ding-dongs are the most thoughtfully designed and brilliantly functional camera cubes on the planet. And I know this for a fact, because Bev frickin' designed them. We've got a lot to talk about in this video, and here's how I'm going to break it down. I'll start with an overview of features and materials, talk about what's new for V2, compare sizes and what fits in each, show how the cubes fit in our bags, and after that, I'll explain the meaning behind this illustration I made of 6 rats inside a dog. Bev's ready. Are you ready? Get in the car, let's go. Honk, honk. So like I said, these are the Peak Design V2 camera cubes, and they are designed to organize and protect photo, video, and drone gear, while keeping it all instantly accessible while you're shooting. They range in size to hold everything from a small mirrorless kit to a full pro setup with a large telephoto lens. Whoa. We designed them to nest perfectly inside the Peak Design travel and outdoor bags, but you can use them in any bag that you want. You can also use them on their own, and they even have cord hook connection points for Peak Design straps, transforming them into a standalone camera bag. On the outside, they're fully weatherproof with a 100% recycled 160D nylon canvas shell. The shell is internally padded on all sides, so your gear will always be safe and dry. They also have a wraparound handle made from the same webbing as our camera straps, so it's super durable yet soft to the touch. You access the cube through an extra wide opening that gives you total visibility to your entire kit. The medium and large cubes have a second opening that allows side access while you're using the cube with our 45-liter travel backpack. All zippers are weatherproof number 8 Ultra Zips. We call them Ultra Zips because they are affixed with ultra-high molecular weight polyethylene thread, making them way more durable and abrasion resistant than standard zips. Ultra Zips are only found on Peak Design bags, so that's kinda neat. Inside, you'll find a softly padded, high-visibility interior and an assortment of flex-fold dividers for endlessly customizable organization. These dividers can bend and fold to fit the contours of your gear. They can also create shelves for vertical storage. FlexFold dividers let you configure your cubes to perfectly fit your gear and to make more efficient use of the interior volume. And like Ultra Zips, FlexFold dividers are unique to Peak Design bags. The larger size cubes also come with a floating pocket for storing smaller things like lens caps or memory cards. The cubes nest snugly in Peak Design bags and generally don't need to be fastened, but if you want to securely attach it, you can with these included C-clips. If you're using a bag that has built-in protection, like the Peak Design 45-liter travel backpack, you can remove the foam from the access flap and tuck the flap away. That way you can still get to your gear with a single zip. Lastly, Peak Design camera cubes are 100% carbon neutral, and they're the only camera cubes on the planet that are fair trade certified, just like the rest of our bags. Neato mosquito. What's new? As I mentioned, these are the V2 camera cubes. I gotta pull it all the way down. These over here are our V1 camera cubes, launched back in 2017. Our V1 camera cubes were one of our most popular and highest rated products. In designing the V2 cubes, our goal was to take a proven design and refine it. Here's how we did that. First, we added 2 new sizes aimed at people with mirrorless kits. Below small, we have extra small. And between small and medium, we have a new size that we call smedium. The small, medium, and large sizes remain the same as V1. Next, V2 cubes have enhanced weatherproofing with our new weatherproof Ultra Zips. Third, we expanded the main opening for easier access to items stored in the sides and the corners. Inside, we revised the FlexFold dividers to have a cleaner aesthetic and created more divider sizes to allow even more customization. V1 divider, V2 divider. We also upgraded the interior fabric to feel softer, yet be more durable. Number 6, we added more exterior grab handles to make them easier to carry. Look at all these handles. 7, you can also remove the foam in the lid, making it easier to tuck out of the way. And finally, the V2 cubes are about 10 to 15% lighter than their predecessors. It's not a big difference, but sometimes every ounce counts. And that's pretty much it. You can still buy V1 cubes for a discount while supplies last. If you have a V1 cube and you want to upgrade to a V2, you can sell your used cubes on the PD Marketplace. Go to market.peakdesign.com and follow the instructions there. Listing an item takes less than a minute, and most things sell within a week. Tell them Bev sent you. There's a good chance you're watching this to figure out what size or sizes of camera cube is right for you. I'm going to walk through each size and show you example loadouts. This will help you zero in on the best size for your needs and also show off the organizational versatility these cubes have to offer. 3 quick notes. 1. For exact internal and external dimensions, see our website. 2, our website also has a list of the number and types of flexible dividers that come with each camera cube. 3, for exact fitment of our specific gear, visit a PD store or find a PD retailer near you. We made it easy to do that on our website as well. Okay, let's go. Extra small camera cube. Sony a7R with a 24mm lens and an extra 85mm lens. Small camera cube. DJI Mavic Mini 3 Pro and a Fuji X-E4. Next up, it's medium. And here we have a full-size mirrorless camera setup. A Canon R5 with 15 to 35mm, 50mm prime, 2x extender, and a charger with a spare battery. And here we have a smaller mirrorless camera setup with a Sony a7R5 and a 24mm lens, an 85mm lens, a 90mm lens, and a 50mm prime, a slide camera strap, and a charger with an extra battery. Up next, we have the medium camera cube. For the medium camera cube, we have a proper DSLR kit with a Nikon D800 and a 14 to 24mm zoom, a 70 to 200mm zoom, a slide camera strap, a battery grip, and some extra batteries for the battery grip. How about we take a look at another medium loadout? We call this one Johnny 2 drones. First, we've got a Mavic 2 Pro and a Mavic 2 Zoom, for when you don't feel like a pro, but you want to zoom. We've got their respective remotes, 4 extra batteries, and a quad charger, and the power cable in the floating pocket, because we all know these suckers are thirsty. All right, for reals this time, we're back with the Canon R5, now kitted out with everything from the ultra wide to super zoom. On the camera, we've got a 15 to 35, and then we've got a 24 to 70, a 70 to 200, and the 100 to 500 for when you're either unable or just too lazy to get close to your subject. And for the wild card, we've got a 35mm prime and a 2x extender for double the lazy. Let's take a look at one more large loadout. Ooh, this one's heavy. Let's see what we got. This isn't a camera, this is a dog. And finally, we've got our D800 DSLR with a battery grip, a 70 to 200 zoom, a slide camera strap, some spare batteries, and of course, the 400mm 2.8 lens for when you're shooting birds at dusk in a neighboring zip code, and snacks for you and the birds. Now it's time for bag compatibility. The first thing to know is that our camera cubes are designed to fit perfectly into the Peak Design travel bags, like this here 45-liter travel backpack and this 35-liter travel duffel, and maybe some future bags. Our camera cubes are not intended to fit in Peak Design everyday bags, like this 20-liter everyday backpack. And that's because our everyday bags already have a built-in flexible divider system for carrying camera gear or everyday gear. Secondly, an easy way to think of our camera cube sizes is in units. Let's think of our small camera cube as 1 unit. Compared to the small, the medium camera cube is exactly twice the size, so it's 2 units. The large camera cube is the size of 3 smalls, so it equals 3 units. Our 45-liter travel backpack has enough space for 3 units, so you can fit 3 small camera cubes in it, or 1 small and 1 medium, or 1 large. And you still have room at the top for an additional pouch or 2. Our 35-liter travel duffel also fits 3 units of camera cubes, while our 65-liter travel duffel pack fits 4 units plus some bonus space. The same goes for our 65-liter travel duffel. Our extra small and medium camera cubes are kind of in between sizes. The extra small is about half the size of the small, while this medium is about halfway between a small and a medium. That means that when you use them with our travel bags, you'll have some extra bonus space around them to store other things. You may notice that Bev hasn't mentioned anything about the 30-liter travel backpack in any of those examples. That's because the 30-liter backpack only fits camera cubes in the expanded state. There's one exception to that. The extra small cube is small enough to fit without having to expand the bag. If you frequently carry lots of camera gear, we recommend one of our other travel bags or one of our everyday bags. Huh. What's this? What's this? Oh, pro tip. Securing the cube is quick and easy.
Brendan, you're in the shot. This baby's being born. Give me the light.
Yeah, shut!
Securing the cube is quick and easy. Just align the cube with these loops in the inside of the bag and slide the C-clip through like this. Do you need to clip your cubes in? From our experience, no. Your bag is typically going to be packed with other stuff, which holds your camera gear in place. But a recent customer survey told us that over 60% of our customers do in fact clip their camera cubes in. Back to me, Bev. I guess our customers are just a real belt and suspenders type of crowd, and that's A-okay with BEV. Oh man, y'all got me again. With the 45-liter travel backpack, you can rig up your camera cube so that you can access gear from the sides of your bag. Why would you do this? 3 reasons. On-body access. There's a couple ways to set this up. First, the medium and large cubes each have a side access hatch. Clip the cube in so that the side hatch is aligned with the side of your travel backpack. Note that the medium and large camera cube both have hatches on each side. Then, configure your flex hole dividers so that your camera can be easily inserted or removed from the side, like this. So now, as you can see, you have access to your gear from the side of your bag. Check this out. Got it. Lastly, you can optionally tuck away the side flap on your cube so that you only have to undo a single zip to access your camera. The other way of doing this is by taking the small camera cube and mounting it so that the top hatch is facing the side of your travel backpack. Et voila, on-body access to your gear whenever you need it. And that brings us to our last point, this illustration I made of 6 rats and a dog. Why did I make it? The answer is actually very simple. Dogs, or rather what you think of as dogs, are actually colonies of rats living inside of a furry dog-shaped tube of flesh. Each rat has a specialized job controlling a single appendage. They work together in concert to simulate the behaviors of a dog. The rats employ a simple democracy to cooperate and make decisions with one exception. The rat who controls the head of the dog, or brain rat, gets an extra vote in the event of a tie. The brain rat position is rotated on a regular basis, distributing tie-breaking power fairly throughout the colony. All dogs are made out of rats, horses, of course, made out of dogs, and elephants are made out of horses. As always, if you have questions, just pop into one of our retail stores, check out our online support center, or shoot an email to info@peakdesign.com. Thanks and happy shooting. Bev out.